So what's here? Shall we fly for the Hun or shall we fly for the Russians?
The bad. Well, I say we can start off with the Hun, even if the Hun is catching up, but that is good.
Oh, catching up very fast. It looks like some kind of
Yes.
some clan joined. Still do have the benefit of having precisely all of the new planes, aside from the G6. That's good, but you don't have that. So
No, I have the Maki, which is almost as good as the G6.
yes, the Maki, the worst plane in the game. I don't really have a strong preference. A slight preference for the Russians at the moment, I think.
Well, they are clearly outnumbered right now.
Indeed, they are.
So, what do you say? Should we take up a pair of A-20s and bomb that port?
Oh, oh yes. Why yes, yes, yes,
Then we do that.
yes.
Bomber aviation thing. A-20.
I do not need 1,500 liters of fuel. I will go with
Maybe.
40%. It is quite far, but
Why are all the good bomb loads locked?
what is? Let's see what's locked.
What, 20 100s and 4 250s?
Well, 100 bombs is pretty much the standard loadout for this thing. The 20 is it's the same bomb load. You just put two more on each wing that are external, so they
Oh,
cause a
so
lot
it's
of drag.
internal.
Yes, so those 16 are internal, and I do believe that those 250s are also external. Because if you hover over them, you can't see it, but they cause a lot of drag, whereas
Yes.
the 100s don't. So I would say that the 100s are pretty decent,
And the bomb timer.
and the bomb timer. Well, we won't be. We will actually be level bombing with these, I think, won't we?
Oh, yes, yes.
So,
I
but we might as well set it to 5 seconds or so. I don't know. 5 seconds, 3 seconds.
5 seconds sounds good, sir.
5 seconds sounds good.
I
Capital.
took 35% fuel. That's about
35%.
500.
I'll go with 40% just in case, because I don't know how fuel efficient these engines are.
It's an
And
American plane, of course.
I don't know, like I think they have self-sealing fuel tanks, but I honestly can't recall. Now, the most important thing is to choose a good skin. And Dashing Hitler!
No.
Dashing Hitler.
Dashing Hitler.
He is the most
we are
dashing German.
But we are flying over the sea.
Yeah, so what is your...
I'm currently leaning towards the prototype.
Because it's grey and shiny and has a giant American flag on the tail.
Exactly.
Yes, I guess we'll have to reserve Dashing Hitler for the single-player career mode then. Yes, let's go with the prototype. I'm fine with that.
Well, we can always do another pass later on, which is more inland, where you can have your Dashing Hitler.
Yes, let's go over the flight plan while there's only 2 people watching the stream, so that no one stream snipes us.
We have actual people watching your stream. That's
yes, it's rather a new thing for me as well.
Greetings, people watching his stream and not mine.
You can all go suck an egg. I expect that what we should be doing is just
head down towards the submarines.
How about this? We head south till we hit Anapa, sorry. And then we head west
Yeah.
to about 1107 and then north.
That sounds like an excellent plan, sir.
All right.
I'm putting her on the field.
So am I. Now, keep in mind, I haven't actually ever started this plane, so I don't really know.
Well, it shouldn't be that hard. Let's put some throttle on it and then press start. Oh, that's a bugger.
Otis?
No, I touched my brakes and I lost my parking brake.
Oh, don't worry about that. It's no biggie. If you look over your left wing,
Yes.
check the engine. There are 2 flaps on top of the wing. Do you see them?
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
Yes. Do remember to close those.
Yes. Otherwise, you get that stuttery thing.
Indeed you do, sir. That is the reason it was...
That thread.
Yes. It was shaking something fierce for me last night.
See, let's... Is it those?
Engine 1 is go.
Yeah, it's the wrong direction. I don't think I have those bound.
It should be just the outlet cowl shutters, just as general. Engine 2 is go. Mixture is set to auto rich, 66%.
Water shutters, oil shut. Engine outlet cowl shutters.
No, it's those should be inlet cowl shutters, I think.
Inlet, alright. Yes. That's joystick 0 and then the palm. Alright, it should be that one. Yes.
Didn't work.
It worked perfectly.
Let me double check this. Key mapping. Engine controls. And it's the A20 inlet cowl shutters, yes?
What? Yes, no. It's engine inlet shutters. It's underneath the water radiator.
Yes, engines
outlets
inlet cowl
inlet.
shutters, A20, I16, LA5, blah blah blah.
Okay, there was an A20 there as well. I didn't see it. And you had to start up your engines to actually be able to do it.
I don't know why it's what is it doing?
So you can't have inlet.
It won't actually let me do anything with them. I have the thing bound, but it won't close.
Have you started up?
Oh yes, all the things are spinning.
I don't know. Try binding them again.
Well,
Alright, bomb. It doesn't have a bomb sight.
it should. Oh wait, it doesn't?
No.
It should. Maybe it's just not available when we're on the ground. Because I definitely use the bomb sight on the... let's move a little bit then. Don't forget your RPMs.
Yeah.
Is there actually a... We just take off to the left here?
I'm just taking off straight ahead. Ah, there's a perfect ramp over there.
I
Oh,
can't... Oh.
that was a bit bumpy.
What a great cock-up of an air show we're putting on today. I can't close my shutters and... Well, I'll take off then.
Yes, if you can. Alright then, let's do this again. It was quite quick to start, so...
Beautifully easy takeoff. Landing gear retracted. Flaps up, everything's up. Control column is shaking like crazy.
You know what?
Mm-hmm.
I kind of regret we did this.
Why?
Because there's currently at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like 6 or 7 A20s in the air. Do you understand how large a percentage chance it is for me actually finding a Russian bomber at this time?
Right. Yes, well, we could always change sides.
Well, after the bomb when we can. I need to shoot one down at least. And your bugging thing.
Are you up?
Nope, my engine suddenly just decided to shut down.
Is it because the... I do believe that might be because of the thing. It sets the mixture down to 0 automatically, so you have to like nudge it.
Not both of them actually. But yeah, I'll give it a bit of gas this time.
What a beautiful day. I must say I really like this aircraft. This is a fantastic bomber. What is going on? There we go. I'm going to go into the settings and the key mappings again because I can't bear this stupid engine inlet. What about this? Oh. What about that? Okay. I have reset the it still won't let me do it. I've tried 3 different key bindings and it just won't let me. It won't allow me to retract the things. Oh well.
Yeah, now I can't use my... Yep, I have the same issue now. I get no input on the cowl shutters.
Maybe you can't do it once you take it, once your engines are started or something? Once you...
No, I did it afterwards.
Oh well. It's alright.
Yeah, what's the worst that can happen?
We die. But that's gonna happen anyway. Are you taking off? No?
I'm getting there.
For anyone watching, please let me know if the audio's alright. Trying out a new microphone, as I wasn't pleased with the audio quality of the last one. If it's picking up too much of the background noise or whatever.
Alright then.
Alright then. Go, rocket ship, go! Thunderbirds are go!
Why is there a cannon in my way?
Cheers, Italian.
Landing gear up.
Roger, I have a visual. I'm on your high 9 o'clock. Which you actually have a rather good view of in this, as opposed to the Heinkel.
Oh yes.
Don't forget your lights.
Lights. Doing a left-hand turn to head south. I now have a bomb sight. Which
Yes.
turn on auto level. Stop turning on auto level. Say what engine
Right.
settings do you run?
Let me double check actually. I think I have the RPM set to 85, throttle to 75. Not for any particular reason. Alright, so the wind is coming from the south from 165 degrees, and since we will be going north, yeah, we could just leave it there actually, since our heading is going to be 0. 2 meters a second. Our speed at the moment seems to be about 350. I hope to gain some more, but we can put it there for now. Altitude, let's aim for about 3k maybe.
3k sounds nice.
This thing does climb like a beast. Well, if you need it to. Really, I'm sorry about this, but it won't let me close them. It just won't let me close them.
No, I have the exact same problem now. I could close them with my cowl shutters just prior to this.
I can't believe they've done this. Alright. We are clear to start heading west. Right hand turn.
Might even catch up to you.
And feel free to cut the turn if you need to.
Yeah, you disappeared. You just disappeared. There you are again. Why did that happen?
I don't know.
You completely blinked out of... Now you blinked out of existence again.
And you're sure it's part of
No.
the expression? Not your fault?
No, it's totally random.
Interesting.
You were square in the left-hand part of the cockpit window.
Going
And I
up
can't,
to...
I
Sorry.
can't see you. Can you see me?
Not entirely sure. What's your altitude?
About your level.
At 5,000 feet.
Let's see where's the phenomena.
Pherometer to the left.
Yeah, no, I'm at 4,000, just short or north of short 4,000. Okay, there you are now.
Oh, that's a good hit on that airfield.
On our airfield?
No, their airfield.
No, he disappeared again.
While in your view?
Well, I was looking at the airfield, but there you are.
Oh. Drifted of course there for a second. I increased my engine settings to about 90 RPMs and 85 throttle.
Alright, I'm going 90-100.
100 throttle?
Yeah.
Well, I suppose that's...
Now you could wait a bit because I'm falling behind you with quite a margin.
Understood.
Yeah, you're literally just disappearing. I was just watching you right in front of me.
I drifted, of
Here
course.
again. You can't be more than maybe 2,000 meters in front of me or something.
I'm at 7,500.
Yeah, I clearly see you. And then just disappears. And reappears.
Should I do a circuit, come back for you?
Maybe we could... I don't think I will catch you, so...
Roger that.
I'm right at your 6 at the moment.
Turning. Oh.
You see me?
Negatory.
You're passing my 9 o'clock right now.
Yep, tally.
Yep.
I will be able to shoot you down. Easy peasy.
So, I guess we're staying at 9,000?
Thereabouts, yes. Well, you could climb more. This...
There wasn't a max ceiling for this thing around 8,500.
Coming up fast on your 9 o'clock.
Copy 10-4.
And you were doing 100?
I'm doing 100.
You are lagging a bit, like your plane is stuttering back and forth. Just a bit.
Yeah, I think the server is having a bit of a hiccup.
Understood. Keep climbing, old bunt.
Roger. It's just catching up some speed. Because it says multiplayer server overloaded. Erratic playing behavior may occur.
Indeed. I can see your plane being most erratic.
Yeah, you are stuttering back and forth a bit as well. Server crashing 4, 3.
We are passing 9,000.
What, 9,000?
I'm stopping here at 995.
Let me out.
And the altimeter is reading roughly, what's reading 2,900, 850.
Adjusting 270. This is lagging crazy right now.
Indeed it is. I don't see you anymore.
I'm on your 6. You are speeding ahead of me quite rapidly.
Going down to 19. $19.90. Checking the temps. Temps are quite well. Oil temps are right. Carburetor is quite right.
I can't really do anything with my radiators.
So that might have crashed.
Oh really?
Yeah.
How so?
I don't know, they're just saying that it might have.
Well, we're still flying. And they are still talking to us, so I presume not.
Wasn't that port and oil something?
What port?
Yes. The oil thing is gone now, unfortunately.
The oil thing.
The thing we were set up to bomb.
The port.
Wasn't that a... Oh, was it the port? I thought there was an oil refinery or something.
No, we're going for the port.
Understood, understood.
Have you seen the boombox?
The boombox?
Yeah, look over your right shoulder.
Oh.
Quite the
I
system.
see. Nothing on the left there, so it's not a stereo system. But you have to keep in mind that this is the 1940s.
Exactly.
Damned Americans. Rolling up in their low-riding tricycle landing geared A20s, blasting the newest, most dangerous pop music.
So the question is, we have an airspeed of 200 miles an hour right now.
Yes, just over.
Is the bombing sight set to miles per hour?
No, it is set to... Well, that's a really good question.
I presume not, since the scale is quite precise and it's mostly up to 600.
Yes, and if you check the bomb sight, it actually gives you the airspeed in there as well, and it gives it in kilometers, which is just shy of 400. Yeah, 350, 370.
No. Remember that the airspeed there usually... No, the airspeed is correct. It's the altitude that's fucked up. 330.
I'm not entirely sure what to put my altitude gauge at.
If you're at 9,000, you can just split in 3 and you have your distance. So we are at around 3,000 meters.
Yes, around, but those couple of 100 meters could.
Considering that the bomb site says that we are in 3.8, I would say we are at 3.5.
No, it says 2.8. That's what it says.
Okay. Then I would say 2.5. Mostly because that's about the difference we have when we fly the Heinkel.
Understood. Still don't see you.
I'm lagging behind a bit still, for some reason. On your 7 o'clock. I know why.
Yes.
I had my flaps down.
Well, to be fair, quite impressive that you managed to keep up there.
20%, it wasn't that much, but...
That's a fair bit.
Yeah, now I'm catching up. That affects my airspeed as well.
So, 100% throttle. Almost at Mark 2. Second waypoint.
How long does it take to crash? Well, crashing is mostly instantaneous. But 10 minutes.
The correct answer is, however long it will take us to get within 15 seconds of releasing our bombs.
Yes.
That's all usually how long it takes for a server to crash.
Oh, hello there. Now I have a viewer as well.
Hello, viewer.
And now I probably scared him off, or her, or it.
The Watcher.
So, I do see our target.
I do believe I said target as well.
Would we perhaps overshoot it a bit, since it seems to be curved?
Ah, I see what you mean.
Coming in a bit more from 1106, maybe.
Well,
Hello.
yes, but we'll have to recalculate the wind direction a bit. And not that it would be all that difficult.
Say, the wind is coming from...
It's coming from the south, so we just need to add it, move it up to the right a little bit more, if we overshoot it. The wind will be coming in over our right wing.
The wind is coming from there.
Currently I just have it set to 165.
Well, it's coming from 165, so around... 40? 140?
How much were you going to overshoot it, you think?
Well, somewhere in 1106.
Understood. Let's call that about a 20 degree. Yes, yes, Griffin, I will.
45 then?
Yeah, let's check exactly what our ingress angle will be for bearing.
Yes. I must say that 150 draw distance is quite nice.
It is immensely pleasant. Immensely more pleasant. It's an immense improvement, is what I mean to say.
Indeed. I wonder what we are supposed to bomb there.
Could be ships, could be just actually factory buildings, I don't know. There is some kind of a town right behind it.
Yeah, it's a town.
Really
I see some kind... It looks like a warehouse and a train station.
Yes. Well, those are safe targets, I guess.
Maybe. Alright, should I go for the train station and you go for the port itself, or vice versa?
Yes, sure. That's fair.
Train station?
But once we get a little bit closer and can actually see the targets, we might choose it or change.
Yes.
So currently, this is about a 15-degree. I'm just about ready to turn.
Yes, that sounds about right.
And our current airspeed is 400, so it will drop a little bit from the turn. So I'll adjust that again.
I'm still at around 370. Alright then.
Right, turning. Oh, you know what we forgot?
No.
Our superchargers.
Oh, we have a supercharger.
Yes, indeed we do. Gorgeous Pratt & Whitney radials. With two-stage superchargers. I believe, yes.
Alright.
Alright, let's see here. Looking pretty good.
On site.
It's about 30 degrees, so 165, 10, 20, 30. So yeah, 135 should be the wind speed.
Copy. Let's see, I should know. I will pass a bit behind you with my current ingress. I can't say I see any targets as of yet.
No, not yet. I'm just gonna see. Yeah, it's quite far.
What are you aligning for? Port or train station?
I'm lining up for the port right now. I see targets there now, so just spawning in. Warehouses along the port. I am lined up with a cluster of them on the westmost bank at the moment.
Yeah, that's not a train station by the looks of it. Nope, that is not a train station.
If you take the part of that pier that is closer to home, so to speak, eastmost part.
Did I pick that one? Or what do you say?
Yes, the rightmost bit.
Yeah, okay, I'll see what I can do. There's another 820 there right now.
Opening the bomb bay. Say, what about the second A20?
Someone there.
Bollocks.
Alright, letting loose in just a bit.
Why won't it drop? It won't drop them.
drop more.
Yeah, that was pretty much a cock-up. It wasn't selecting all the bombs. And it wasn't letting me do it quickly enough manually. Very well, I got some of them off. Not gonna do much with 100 kilo bombs, but...
Let's see what we'll hit, if we'll hit anything at all.
Oh, bollocks. I hit the water.
Yeah. No, you hit the ground, I hit the water. You actually hit targets. Oh, contact.
Indeed.
What's the supercharger? Not that. Not that thing. You remember, sir?
It's I have it bound on a button underneath my
I see.
my throttle.
So, where are you?
Heading out to sea again.
Copy, I have a 109 on my tail.
Why is it so intent on climbing? Have I...
No, 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 no. No. That's not what I want to do.
I don't think it was. I have lost visual of you.
I am behind you on your left.
I see a boat, by the way.
Yeah,
Submarine by the looks of it. No, it's a patrol boat.
It disappeared. Whoa. One of my engines are giving out. No, 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 no.
Oh boy. I see you.
Yep.
109 is climbing away. He's no doubt spotted me. He's coming in for me again. No, he's coming back. Coming for you, I think.
Still wants to finish me, I presume.
Head in towards land.
Yeah, I'm heading towards the peninsula.
Roger.
I won't make it. No. Second engine down. I'm going inside. I hope this boat can flip.
I am signaling for help.
Good. I could need a raft or something. Oh, of course, we're upside down as well.
You want to take up a fighter, or do you want to sit in the gun?
I can sit in the gun for now.
Yes. Heading for home at quite a clip. 300 miles an hour.
I would actually suggest you to go low. Just
I
to
am
blend
diving,
in with
but
the
I'm
water.
diving... cock. There goes the server, I think.
Yes, I'm out in the dogfighting scene. Screen, I mean.
Well, at least I managed to drop some bombs.
Yes, you did.
So wind
Yes.
seemed to be spot on. We got that much right, but probably the altitude was a bit off because
Yes.
the bomb sites aren't built for miles an hour, and the
Exactly.
the bomb site, which would have helped, isn't actually accurate. So it looked as though we had it set a
Shouldn't
bit
try
high.
the unprofessionals. They have 12 players now.
Yes, let's do that for now. Wait till Wings of Liberty fixes their shit. I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of other people join in the server.
Yes, especially since if we are jumping in as well. It's starting to become one of the more popular servers. 500 frames per second.
That is quite a clip.
It is. Sadly, it was just a black screen.
Ah, well, can't have everything. Have you heard that EA just released a DLC for The Sims 4 that requires another DLC to run? It's
What?
double DLC.
Dealception.
Quite absurd, really.
Ah, bugger. Everyone went, oh, fuck this server, let's take the professionals.
The ping just spiked to 3 billion.
Well, it's in Australia, so what do you expect?
EU official is also up. Beloga no. Battlefields.com UK1 SEM no icons FNB F20. What?
Yeah, I'm in on the unprofessional server. Right now, there are...
Why is it so bloody difficult to join servers in this game? I hope everyone is enjoying this, like reliving this PTSD situation of trying to join a server 40 times only to collide with some other hapless player halfway through. And then both be booted back to the menu. God damn it. Fix your bloody servers.
So, right now, the allies outnumber the Axis, and most of the allied players are with one clan. So I would suggest...
We fly
go
Russians.
Axis. That is true.
Do you want to fly against a full Russian clan flying...
LA5s.
flying LA5 FNs. They call it seal clubbing, I believe. Griffin, I quite like the fact that you get captured if you go down behind enemy lines. I do believe that there is a chance for you to escape. It's not 100% certain that you will be captured if you go down behind enemy lines. I have parachuted down over hostile territory before and actually made it back.
Yeah, it's a chance.
I don't know.
Percentage-based,
Yeah, I
yes.
don't know what the chances are. I don't know if it matters how close you are to the lines or not. But yeah, you can escape. However, if you have been captured, like in the I don't know, the career or something, then yeah, you're screwed. That counts as game over. Because not a lot of pilots did actually escape. Alright, I'm on the server again. Axis outnumber the Allies, as far as I can tell.
Yeah, by one.
Yes, by one. Attack, spawn... Yes, well, what do you say?
I'd say, since the Russians have the team of ex-KGB agents...
Rocket 1, Rocket 2, Rocket 13, and Rocket Knut Google.
Yes. I would say German, mostly because we want to have as many planes in the air to go against that clan.
Right.
Basically.
Yes, that's fair. We just flew Russian, so we can go German. By the way, I haven't noticed this before, but this is the plane selection screen is new. You didn't used to have color. Yeah. I thought I've noticed like something is new, something is strange, but only now occurred to me what it is. This is a brand new screen that they probably built for the career mode.
Exactly.
Well, they do have the G6. I'm gonna have to go ahead and fly the G6.
Roger. Then I take the fight. Which one are you taking from?
Glenjik 2. Glenjik 2 is what I took off. What's the flight plan?
I'll take from 1, I think.
Yeah, from 1?
Yeah, because of the field.
Yep. Oh, 600 rounds for the 131, and I'll bring the Mark 108 because the Mark 108 is, you know, it's a thing.
It's the Mark 108.
Remind me, does this server have map icons?
Yes, it's mostly Wings of Liberty rules, but with AI planes as well.
Understood. Okay. I'll fly the lovely Bowler G6. I wish we had the airline canopy, but what can you do?
Oh, it's excellent. It's just taking off straight ahead. That's why I love Kuban. No taxiing. You have an eye on your bird.
Yes, indeed I do. I'm glad you noticed, Hans. This is not the... I prefer the... I really love the falling star skin, but... the Maki, though. I wish they would, like, give it a slightly revised flight model.
The who, what now?
The Maki, I wish they would revise the flight model just a bit for it. Because it's such an underdog, but it's such a gorgeous plane. Baracca.
Right there.
Baracca. Baracca.
Baracca.
Changing the gun a bit. Oh, I love that you can actually see the eyes.
Oh, inside?
Are you taking off?
I'm taking off. And we're up.
We are up. Landing gear up, flaps up. Everything is go.
Now, of course, the supercharger is Shift B.
Yes.
Oops.
But we're flying the Germans, so ours are automatic.
Yeah, of course. No, actually not. Well, my supercharger maybe, but my boost isn't.
No, but you are flying an Italian plane.
Yes, that is true.
Continuous mode is... It's like 62% in this thing. It has one hell of an engine. Heavy,
Alright. Doing a right-hand turn towards the coast, heading up towards the port area, just to see if there's any action.
Dare say this thing climbs rather well. Gorgeous, gorgeous 109. Although in terms of aesthetics, the E versions take the cake.
I
really
love
Hmm?
that one. I like the long nose of the G6.
Yes, yes, the G6 is pretty, but I like the early cowlings and the
Yes.
more angular
Yeah.
nose cone of the E models.
Yes.
But I do,
And the
as you
yellow.
know, like slightly ungainly looking things.
Quite.
Let's see, what was that glinting on the sun to the right? What is that we have on our right? Map hasn't loaded in, it seems.
My track IR is not behaving as it should.
I mean, look at this. This is so gorgeous. I wish I had seaplanes.
Yes.
I don't know that they'd rightly change anything, but I'd love seaplanes.
No, that wasn't.
When you looked at the screenshots, it didn't like the longer draw distance didn't seem like that big of a deal. But once you're actually flying it, there is a profound difference. Where are
Why
we
am I
actually?
tilting my neck?
Is there
Ah.
something in particular we are looking for? Yeah.
Enemy planes.
At the southern edge of the map.
No, we're heading up towards the. Oh, sorry. We're breaking right.
Way ahead of you. Let's at least pass over that airfield.
Yes. No, I'm thinking actually patrolling the port a bit. I believe most of them are probably up near the factories and stuff, but
Yes, I also rather like the look of the 109s in general. 76, they're very purposefully looking planes, businesslike, if you will. I certainly like them better than the look of most Allied fighters. The Italians built some beautiful machines.
what is happening?
Can't rightly tell you, old chap.
As I try to look behind me or over my shoulder, my face sort of sucks into the.
Your face does
Cockpit
suck.
light.
That is true.
It sucks into the window glass and then like tries to turn upside down something.
Your face tries to turn upside down.
Yes.
Check that you don't have like a mirror or a strong light behind you or anything.
No, I don't. Well, I have the hall light, but it shouldn't.
The hall
be...
light, the light in the hall behind me has fucked with my track IR on numerous occasions.
Oh, it has never done it before.
That's true. Be advised, I'm coming up close on your left wing here.
Roger, do you see anything?
Right now, it's mostly looking at you. Passing on your left.
Yeah, I see you. I will do a flippy flip.
A flippity flip. Goodbye.
Nope, nothing. That I could see.
I see
Oh,
nothing
no.
either. We're heading back up towards the tank spawn, I suppose.
Yes. I lost you, but I presume you're like 100 million miles above me.
I'm at 2.5 at the moment.
Yes.
Heading 029.
You should be in front of me somewhere. You're off to the side, or... Is that something? I saw a glimmer over the second mountain range off to our right.
Understood. Scanning for glimmers. Glimmer is the name of the world that you visit in Spyro the Dragon 2.
Oh, really?
It was called Gateway to Glimmer. Fantastic game.
I'm on your 7 o'clock right now.
Understood. No tally on Glimmer.
I think it was a scratch on the pocket glare.
Let's try to be clever about this. Wait. Contact. 11 o'clock, 10 o'clock.
Oh, well,
Down low.
how far?
Down low. It's over the forest now and I can't really see it, but it was heading northwest at quite a clip. It is fairly likely that it is a German plane, but I don't know what it's doing at this altitude. Okay, there it is again, turning to the right.
Heading.
It's co-out now. It's coming back towards us. It does look like a German.
Oh, I see it.
Could be a Spit.
Oh, that is a German.
Not entirely sure yet.
No,
I think it might be a Spit.
That is a Spit, yeah. It's bugging out. That's for sure. Are you diving in?
I want to get a closer look. I haven't positively ID'd it yet.
I lost it.
Over the airfield now, heading towards the junction in the river. It's climbing. Give me a right-hand turn.
Be aware that we
Looks
are...
like a... Oh, no.
That was a Spit. Must have been.
No,
No, no.
that's a mark.
German. But it's Marky.
I do believe so, yes. That's the fascists on the wings. And it was green and has a strange look to it.
It was green and a strange look to it. Yeah, and had a yellow nose. No proud Russian would ever paint yellow on their planes, unless
It's coming up on my 6, but
it can hopefully identify a 109.
yeah, and it's taking flak as well.
And that is me.
Oh well, there's something else taking flak. Oh, that's
Okay.
never mind. It's just you.
I am taking flak. I see the plane. Are you? What direction are you going?
I'm in a right-hand
Southish,
turn.
south.
Heading north
Okay,
now.
Alright, you're there.
Another contact down low, skimming the top of the airfield now. You're rather high still, right?
I'm rather high, yeah, in a right-hand turn. I'm in between
Yep,
you and...
I see something down low. Doesn't look German, and it is heading to the east. Glint off the wing there.
It's the west. Can you give more detailed...
Heading southeast. That is a Russian.
Where?
Well, hang on, I gotta pull up. It's
Right. These?
heading
I've
west
lost.
now. Down low.
Heading... How close to the airfield is it? What direction from the airfield is it?
To the south of the airfield.
So by the town.
South of the town.
south of the town.
But I've lost it now, climbing back up to altitude. It was too far below. Control surface is locked up. But it was definitely a Russian.
Roger. I don't really want to be here because I'm lit up like a lighthouse with all this flak coming around me.
It looked like a yak, by the way. 1 or 7, I don't know. Back up at 3,000.
Oh, this is an enemy tank spawn. Okay, that wasn't...
Are you diving? Are you down low?
No, I'm not around...
Right. Contact spotted again at the...
3.5.
At the southern edge of the town, just by the river, where the river meets the town.
Just where the river meets the town.
To the southeast.
Roger, I'm east of that location.
I've lost him again. He was maneuvering very low, just over that river junction.
Heading...
well, he was maneuvering, as I said, so it's difficult to say, but I believe he was heading southeast at the time.
All I see is the Blackbird. I have someone on my tail.
Turn your lights on.
Flash.
What is your current position?
South of town, 2.6. He's flashing lights.
I see one plane. Right hand turn, heading east now.
I'm climbing.
Right, climbing to the right.
Yeah, climbing to the right. He's behind me.
I am behind someone. Can you flash your lights again?
Flashing.
Yep, I'm behind you now.
He's on my... lost him.
Oh, I see him.
He's passing underneath me. That's probably the other Mackie, right? Yep.
Or whatever it was. Yeah, I see him. Typical German. Trying to do close patrol, but they're all so bloody high that they can't see the ground, and all they can see are each other.
This is the MC202 Macchi, or Fulgore, the Italian Ferrari of the sky.
One of the most beautiful planes to ever take off.
It is. And it's wonderful to fly, even if it's probably one of the worst planes in the game.
Yes, it's very unfortunate performance in the game. Not entirely a historical, it was a very good plane with terrible armament, but I do believe...
They upped the armament later in the war.
Well, I do believe they could... it could do with an update performance-wise. I do believe it's worse than it should be, but I'm not an expert on Italian planes, so unfortunately I can't cite any sources. Aside from pilot accounts or government accounts about what planes with good matchups and whatnot. Oh, that was rather close. I felt that one.
I don't even see the flak burst.
What are we circling over anyway? The factories.
Their factories, our tank targets, and something else.
Do you possibly want to go circle over one of their targets instead? Or one of our targets instead, sorry.
Sounds good. Our targets should be here as well.
Because I'd love to encounter a bomber. It's not really going to happen, but I would love to.
Yes.
Alright, let's meet up again. What is your current position?
I am in a left-hand turn towards the west, and we can meet up over the leftmost thing.
Ah, yes, the leftmost thing. Which is what, exactly?
The artillery position. Oh, I'm behind you on your 5.
Oof.
Quite far out.
Well, do you have a visual?
Yeah. Yes, I did. I don't remember if it's the left wing looks longer than the right wing.
Yeah, I think the left wing is longer, yes.
It's a genius contraption because I hate the 109 just because of the reason that you have that propeller torque problem. And this one, if let's see, let's fly straight. Now I will
flying east now.
Everything.
I'm flying east. I'm over the Allied tank spawn-ish.
Yep, I'm flying east as well. I see flak guns opening up. It's probably
those are Russian guns firing.
I overshot the thing.
Should we head back southwest towards our tank spawn?
Southwest of our east.
There's two are our tank spawn. Head southwest to our tank spawn.
Yes. I'm mostly going straight west.
Right, I'm heading south now.
I don't actually know where exactly our tank spawn is.
Do you see the train station?
Yes.
So there's a road from the train station that leads southwest to northeast.
Yeah, I see you. I'm underneath you, sort of, and
yes, I'm rather high. I'm at about. I was at almost 6k. Now I'm at dropping to
6K?
4. I was at 5.5. Now at 4.
I don't see you at all. Because that person can't be more than 3k up.
4,000 and dropping fast. Heading southwest. Along that road.
So, yeah, alright, then that's you, probably. It's most likely you.
Want me to flash the lights?
Ah, you can
Did
wiggle.
Wiggling?
You're wiggling?
Yes.
Nope. Then that is not you.
Understood.
I have one plane at around 2k, slightly above 2k, heading towards the harbor.
Copy that.
Or it's probably our friend from before, but
Probably, but since someone was taking fire. Do believe I've spotted some ground targets. Ours.
Roger.
Oh, I've drifted much too far to the west. You still have a visual on him?
Yes, he's heading northwest over the town. I see 3 targets now, 1 bomber, 2 fighters.
Position?
Northwest of the harbor area.
Northwest of the harbor area.
Yes. Where the town ends, basically. That is most definitely hostile. It's a hostile bomber. It's a Peshka.
Understood. Oh god, I want to see them. I want to see them.
It's on fire.
Oh.
It's going down rather rapidly.
I don't see the fire, but I saw some yellow traces.
The fire should be in the clouds right now, heading south-southwest-ish. It's still flying. They are...
South-southwest?
Yes, here is another Peshka in the area.
Heading for the harbor, I presume.
Well, it's north of the harbor. Or northwest of the harbor.
Northwest of the harbor? I must head much more to the west. I'm to the east of the harbor right now. The directly west of the harbor, you say?
The harbor and the whole town is like pointing towards one direction, like northwestish.
Yes. And they're in that direction.
Yes. Oh, I'm sure they're shooting like crazy here. We are quite low now.
Understood.
Just at the edge of...
How far from the harbor, roughly?
Just at the edge of the town, by the forest. It's smoking quite heavily now.
I have no tallies, interestingly enough. When you say the town, do you mean the town connected to the harbor? On Earth. So you're about to hit the boats?
No, he's heading over the forest. We're southwest of the harbor now.
Yep, okay, I have tallies of something. Tally. Heading into the cloud there.
Shit, we lost the Peshka.
Damn it, there's a cloud between us.
I'm heading out over the harbor again.
Yes, I'm right behind you on your 6.
Roger. I did get some nice hits on that Peshka, but since
I don't see it anymore.
No, neither do I. It was heading south and then it sort of got all my lead in it and then it started acting a bit weird and I had to break off.
God damn my terrible target acquisition. I see something over the boats now. Looks like it might be... I see 2 planes over the boats.
That? What is that?
That's a 109. What is that?
I am in a right-hand turn right over the boats and there is something shiny underneath. That looks like a 109.
That's a 109.
But he's so shiny. Do you get a prototype skin for the G6?
Not that I know of. The Maki has one though.
Yes. I have a 109 coming in on your tail.
Yeah, roger. I have two 109s on my tail. He looks very aggressive.
Yes, he does. Wiggle your wings.
I am.
Maybe he breaks off.
Does he?
I lost sight of you. You're outside of. Well, you're dots right now.
Trying to show my colors.
Yeah, he broke off. He's climbing.
Yep, I see. Coming in on my 6 again.
Right. Then you're the front one.
Yep. He passed. I'm heading back the way the Peshkas came.
Yes. We could probably jump over to the Russian side because we are
I see
outnumbering
you.
them.
You are on my left, right? And
No,
line
maybe,
right
yeah.
hand. I should be above you, right in front of you.
Yeah. Yes. Then I see you as well. I'm looking at the statistics right now, and we are outnumbering the Russians 2-1.
Oh,
So we could
really?
probably change over and try something.
Understood.
How would you fancy some Spitfires?
Well, that's a ludicrous question, isn't it? A Spitfire is the fattest plane that's ever been built.
Not like them Rentards. Fine Hurricanes.
Spitfires are there. Fire Hurricanes. Hurricanes are shit plane for rent-outs on free dinners. Isn't it, though, isn't it?
So, why are we heading west, sir?
Oh, I was just... This is where the Peshkas came from, isn't it?
I don't know. They just appeared. But they're probably coming from northwest, yes.
Fuel's looking so-so. Should have some endurance left, but not all that much. What's the closest airfield? It's Mishako, down to the south. Let's see, if I was them, I would just go west and then come from the north. I would come directly from the north, is what I would do.
I do believe the Peshkas are down, because I'm currently awarded
Contact
1 kill.
12 o'clock, far. Someone just...
Lost you. Heading.
055. I don't actually have a visual on the plane. I saw a tracer or someone's nav lights. I do believe it was Russian tracers. Co-out heading away from us.
Copy. Activating booster. I don't actually know if it does anything on this altitude, but it says booster.
Turning a bit more to the north.
You are around 2.3k.
Correct. That is precisely my altitude. My exact altitude is around 2.3k. Roughly. Exactly.
Roughly exactly 2.3k.
Roughly exactly
Copy.
thereabouts of 2.3k.
And say, what is your heading?
Currently, my heading is 029.
Alright, yes, there.
I was hoping to set a course roughly perpendicular to the expected course so that I can spot them off my right or left wing instead of trying to spot them underneath me, which has proven to be rather tricky in the past.
It is a known fact, good sir. The 4K fix didn't fix anything. I still get a stutter each time I open the map.
It did improve my frame rate, curiously enough. And my track IR, my track IR doesn't get any of those stutters anymore. But I still get the lag when I open the map, although it's nowhere near as bad as it was. Used to be almost a second of freeze up, now it's like a third of a second or less.
Yeah, it's just like a stutter sort of thing.
Well, good sir, I see no Russian bombers, no Russian fighters.
I see absolutely no Russians at all.
Are there in fact any Russians on the server? Rockets are on the server.
There are at least...
I have a contact. Lights on. My 11 o'clock low.
Must be underneath. I see it. There's a plane
And there's
on
a
its
plane
tail.
on its 6 as well.
The plane on its 6 looks like a German.
No, these are 2 fighters. They are lags.
Copy. They are now strap metal.
They might be.
There's 3 of them, or... Whoa, he floppily flopped.
I am sorry, I hit him with the 30 mil and nothing happened.
Which one?
Both of them.
The first one exploded.
He's heading towards his airfield.
I know, I'm right behind you, sir.
What? Are you firing?
Want a piece of the pie.
He's smoking?
Right. No, he's smoking. Alright, he's smoking, yes. He jumped.
He jumped. Understood.
Oh,
Look at all that flak.
that's a lot of flak.
It is indeed quite a lot of flak. Is that a plane coming up on my 6?
I don't see you.
There is a plane on the ground beneath me.
But they were formation fly. What was the name of the formation flying group that Magnus is part of?
Oh, the Red Arrows? Virtual Red
Yeah.
Arrows, mine? Yes.
Alright. So, say, do they have any ground targets in this? They do. They do. I see something taking ground or shooting at something near their ground targets.
I am turning back, by the way. My fuel's almost out.
Copy. I do believe I have quite plenty of fuel left. But it was a very, very good kill.
Well, the first one was. Although it was somewhat strange. I must have blown off his elevators completely because he went straight up and then disintegrated from the G-loads, I think.
Most likely.
The second one didn't manage to hit. Well, eventually I did. I must say the firepower in the G6 finally puts the 109s on par with what the Russians get most of the time.
Oh yes, oh yes.
Hello, Dead Popper. Don't like flying level flight for too long. Always ends bad. Let's see, we're doing about 450 level flight with some light maneuvering. Warning light hasn't come on yet, but I'm almost at the last section there of the fuel gauge. So we should see a little red light at any moment now. And the 109 still doesn't have good cockpit illumination.
Oh yeah, cockpit illumination. That did nothing.
It turns on a little reading light.
Yeah.
In case you want to check the field manual when you're out and about.
I have like a... Where is that light coming from?
Well, you used to be able to see it quite clearly. It was a little...
No. Well, remember,
oh yes,
I'm in
it's
the
that thing on
marquee.
the that thing on the right. Oh, right. Yes, you are. Sorry. Never mind. Forget I said anything. Well, patch 3.001 has turned this game from beautiful to stunning.
Let's go cab the rest of the way. Ah!
You want to go chav?
Cab. Cab.
Well, that's much better.
Is that plane following me? No, that was my cab.
Oh, you opened the canopy, eh?
I did.
Always amusing. Gonna go in for landing now. Well, actually, I don't want to fly coordinated at the moment, do I?
You can't really push the plane past 4.5 or 450k when you don't have a canopy.
No? Doesn't work?
No. I activated the boost and put the throttle to 100.
I don't think the
Did
boost
nothing.
is effective at under a certain altitude. Like you need to be
No.
above something. I believe.
Yes, probably.
I haven't actually, I don't think I've ever used the boost because I only discovered there was a separate key binding for it today.
It could be the same as the supercharger, shouldn't it?
You could set it there. That's what I thought it was, but no. My bad. My bad. Landing gear. Increase the throttle to maintain descent.
Maybe I should up the shadows a bit.
What are they currently at? Oh,
You might think.
I'm actually below the airfield now. I keep forgetting it's not on the ground. That was a beautiful landing up until that little mistake.
You're in the sea.
Well, just about. A little bit of a bounce there. All in all, a rather smooth landing.
What airfield did you land on?
The same we took off from, which was
Oh,
the one at the sea, I believe, right? Let me double check.
yeah, I see. You have your lights on.
Yes, of course I do. Gelengic 1. Lights off, canopy.
Coming down next to you.
Coming in from the sea or from land?
From land.
I see you. Should I despawn?
No.
Are you certain? Will you ram
Oh,
me now?
no, 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 no. I hope not.
Because I'm kind of standing in the middle of the runway here.
I know that. It's a big runway.
Oh. You were much closer than I thought. Nice landing. Don't brake too hard. Don't go into the sea. All right. Capital flight. Well done, good sir.
Bit of a risky landing, but pretty good overall.
2 planes. I do believe they were LA5FNs.
They were LA5s at least.
Yes, they were definitely LA5s, but I thought they had the new canopy. I wasn't actually looking that closely at the time. No doubt someone in the stream could tell me.
Quite.
Successful landing, 2.5. Right, so.
45 points.
You got 45 points?
Yeah, I got 1 plane and 2 artillery pieces.
You bastard, I shot down 2 LA5FNs and I only got 20 points. Apparently artillery is really expensive.
Well, the plane was a Peshka.
Ah. Yes, that is good though. All right, let's see. So what was the plan?
We could jump over to the Allies, or we could see if we can switch back to Wings of Liberty or any
Well, let's
other.
do this. Let's disconnect from this server because if we
All right.
so let's see what WoL is up to. 83 out of 84.
I say we give it 82 out of 84.
Pressing join.
Indeed, joining. If it's still the Kuban map, which I presume not, I would say we should still go Germans and try to hunt bombers. Because I think you want to shoot some A-20s with your G6.
You know that's the name of the first video I ever uploaded to YouTube. Let's go German.
No. I got kicked out.
Could be the second server, I'm not sure. A second video, something like that. We were back when we were flying with... Who was I flying with? Was it Ape at the time?
Probably, because that's the first person you were flying with.
Yes, but there were more of us. It was probably Ape and Eric, maybe? I can't recall.
Oh, it wasn't it wasn't the War Thunder video we did.
No, this was back when I first started playing IL-2, basically.
Right.
We tried out the Russian planes for the first time, and it went to shit. And I bounced like 80 times on landing, and I rammed a parked Peshka, and then we decided that we should just go German instead.
Good decision.
Back in the hallowed days of old, when I was but a young man who couldn't land a plane. Good God, that took a long time to learn. Reasonably proficient at it now, mine. Reasonably. Well, this is going to...
Are you getting in?
No.
No.
Or what you said? Smeek. The join button. I'll try that. And while it kicks me back out to the menu, I'm just going to go ahead and take a little sip.
Yes, sounds like a good idea. Be right back.
What's this? Oh, good heavens. I have an entire thermos of tea. So warm, too. I suppose that's generally the purpose of a thermos. thank you all 10 people currently watching me trying to get into a server. I hope you're enjoying yourselves, because this is IL2, so we'll be doing this for quite some time. Man, I really wish playing Spyro the Dragon. I should dig up my old PlayStation. Spyro the Dragon. I remember when the first one came out, and it was the display game for just about every store across the country. There was a PlayStation set up outside, or just inside, and they all had Spyro the Dragon running. And I thought it was mind-blowingly beautiful. Look it up, it looks like ass. Mind-blowingly beautiful ass, but, you know. I played the most Gateway to Glimmer. It was called Ripto's Rage in the US, I think. Which, no offense to any Americans out there, but that's a rather rubbish name, isn't it? Ripto's Rage. You watch a playthrough of Spyro the Dragon.
Just you know, I don't hear you at all at the moment. I've taken off my headset and gone to the kitchen.
Yes, I was... Oh, I just got in. Thank you, Mr. Potlocket. Thank you for going to the kitchen so I could steal your spot. Well, if only I had some kind of a game capture device so that... Oh, wait, yes, of course, I could just play it on an emulator. Sometimes I forget that modern computers are powerful enough to run simulations of the hottest hardware of 1997. I wonder what my subscribers would think of a Spyro the Dragon playthrough. Certainly not opposed to the idea. There you are.
Yes, here I am. I haven't gotten into the server yet.
I just got in the moment you said I went to the kitchen.
That is good.
So thank you. Roughly equal teams. The Allies have 40. The Axis have 36 now.
I just got in, and it looks to be the same map.
Yes, it is definitely Kuban. It looks like the same map, yes. Port
So should
everything.
we... Yes.
What say you? Should we what?
Go for the Germans this time, then. They seem to be lower in points, and we have a higher probability of 820s.
Yes, I do believe so. What say you? The rear field or the front field?
I would say the front.
Zamorsk.
Yes, I think so. Yeah.
I will permit myself to take another G6.
Just need to check one thing.
They're all beautiful. These are the best skins. This plan is the best skins. And look at that.
No markings at all. Wait, do you have the 30 mil on that one?
Oh, wait. Oh, bloody hell, I forgot to check.
I don't think you have.
I don't.
Think
Not
you
by
only have. No.
default. Is it locked?
There is a variant on the rear airfield, which we can take.
Oh yeah, double check that. Yeah, those are all locked.
What?
Yeah, the G6 with the mark. Yes, there's a variant at the rear.
Yes, with a Mark 108.
I will go there and I will take that one and I will go with the full fuel load to compensate. And there's only 2 of them, so I will start right away.
Do that. What should I take? Should I take the Focke-Wulf then?
Yes, that seems like a fair... The G6 is so heavy that it flies rather similar to a Focke-Wulf, I would say.
What's the difference between an A3 and an A5?
A5 has the unlocked, more powerful engine, basically. Isn't it? With the if you take the U17 configuration, of course that's the Jawbo variant.
No, it's not. It's no
Armament is the
different
same, but the engine cowling is slightly changed. I believe the A5 has you can shut the outlet shutters if you'd like, which, as far as I recall, does rather a lot for the speed. And you just spawned in with the checker nose. I know that's how I know it's you.
Of course. Well, I'm trying to spawn in.
So what say you for in ways of flight plan? Should we head to the southeast and patrol around the port there? Because that seems to be the biggest, the airbase on the port seems to be the biggest bomber targets on our side. Southeast then?
Sounds good.
Wait, hang on.
Could
I'm
probably patrol that entire peninsula.
Can we
from the
just
airbase
take
to
off
the
straight
port to the
over?
let's see. I would probably, yes, maybe.
We can taxi forward a little bit.
Yeah, I think, yeah, taking off to the left is probably preferred.
And lock the canopy in place. Griffin is suggesting that I do a Spyro the Dragon playthrough for April's Fools. What say you to that?
Sounds excellent, sir.
I'm rather fond of the idea already.
I haven't actually never played any of those games.
Yes. More of a nobles game, isn't it?
Do you have the blue stripe? Tail?
I don't think so.
Are you taking off now, or are you on the runway now?
Basically on the runway now.
Right, then you
The
are
other guy is going crazy.
Take off to the left, sir.
No, I want to take off to the right because that's the direction we're going.
Alright, but the runway is to the left.
I know.
Alright.
But this is a G6 with much bigger tires than the other 109s.
Alright, I'm taking off to the left because I'm in a Focke-Wulf and they are rather cranky.
Understood, sir. Here we go.
Nope.
Don't forget the tail lock.
No, I had a tail lock.
Like I did.
I hope that didn't... Oh, that messed up everything.
Are you dead?
I'm dead. My rudder pedals didn't line up with my share properly.
Hyperbolocarbons.
Well, at least it's not a 110.
That is true. I'll do a circuit. Good thing I took all that extra fuel. That's what it takes to get a commoner into the air.
Fuel?
Yes.
Track IR is still acting kind of weird. What happens if I turn this on? Didn't do nothing.
I see what looks like a Stuka on the runway. Oh, there's a second one. Yeah, no, that was a parked one. Have you started yet?
Yes, starting now. Oh, that's a plane coming from the wrong direction.
I do believe
Oh,
he
it's a-
spawned over there, actually.
Yeah, it's probably in the bomber spawn with a Jabo 109 or 190.
Are you taxiing now?
I am.
Bollocks! Come on!
Tail wheel.
We lost the airport.
What?
We just lost the airbase for your dilly-dallying.
Yes, I know. It's not behaving as I remember it.
You're lining up right nice and easy with a anti-aircraft gun.
Yep.
Looking good so far. As soon as you pass 100, let go of the thing and hope you can take off before you hit these things. There we go, beautiful. Right hand turn, Mr. Potlocker.
It's turning already. It has a bit more power than the one or the Maki, I must say.
Quite so. I don't think our chances of running down a pair of A-20s are all that good at the moment if they've already bombed the airport.
Why am I heading west? No, I'm not.
Southeast, old boy. East, southeast.
Southeast. Copy. I see you. It's rather annoying that I can't look behind me.
You can't?
No, because then I get the whole track IR putting my head on a tilt kind of thing.
Oh, that only happens after you've turned around?
It only happens when I look behind me.
Have you tried resetting the head position with, what is it, F10 or something?
F12, yes. It doesn't help.
Well, it might be a problem, not being able to look behind you. Could become an issue. Oh, Germans, why isn't there a trim wheel in this thing? No rudder trim, no...
Yes.
Yes,
Sort of.
it's a stabilizer, but that's not what I want. I want a roll trim. Or at least a yaw trim. I have to fly with my foot on the right rudder pedal.
My icon seems to be bugged.
What icon is that?
The map icon. Apparently, my watcher here says that the 109 has a sweet spot on the throttle where they can fly straight and level.
That may be so. Does he know what this sweet spot is?
He's flying at G6, so I'm awaiting the answer here.
Understood. I don't suppose you have a tally on me, by the way?
You should be somewhere in front of me. Or I think if I didn't go a bit too far to the south.
Yes, I'm turning west now.
West, okay. The thing is, you can't look out in front of you in this thing.
No.
Are you above the clouds?
Yes, just about. It's hard not to climb in the 109.
Yeah, it wants to fly that plane.
Not to mention it performs much better at altitude.
Just broke the cloud cover now. Alright, I'm off to your left quite a bit.
Behind me as well, or just off to my left?
Slightly up, like around 8 o'clock, so.
No tally.
Quite far out.
Understood. It must be hidden behind a cloud or something.
Yes, I'm probably behind that big cloud bank.
Coming up on the port now.
Copy.
Port on my 12. Skies look clear. Enemy attacked the advanced airfield. Oh, that's no good.
Please cap the troops. Okay, they are up there.
Seaport receiving troops. Should we head north then?
Probably.
It's not going to give us any bombers, mind you, but it's probably beneficial to the team as a whole.
Maybe. What's your heading?
Currently 117.
Okay, then I'm on your dead 6. But further out.
Understood.
He got pissed.
Who was? Who did? What then?
I don't know, Otto Ban.
Angry about a 109?
Yeah, something blind. 109. Don't know what it was, and then he quit.
Well,
I think I've lost sight of you now.
to be fair, a large portion of the Ukrainian populace were rather happy about the German invasion, as I recall. Because they...
The old happy days of Hungarian Empire.
The old happy days of... yes. But I don't think the Ukraine was part of Hungary.
Hungarian? Wasn't.
I don't want to answer that because I might be wrong. But I do know better than to get into a political discussion over the in-game chat of a flight simulator while I'm flying. I'm heading north right now.
Oh, dude, but that was while way afterwards.
What?
The USSR wiped out a handful of countries, a dozen countries. But that was after the the fall of the Austro-Hungarian Empire, wasn't it?
Yes, because there was no Soviet Union until basically about the time of the fall of the Austro-Hungarian Empire. A year of civil war, the Soviet Union existed. Well, there was a Russian something or another, Russian Federation, and then there was the Soviet Union. Or something.
That's boats.
Over the fortified area at the moment.
The which one? The fortified area,
north,
not the coastal.
yes, middle one.
Yeah, I'm sort of in the middle of 09. 0809. I have the ships on my right wing.
Understood.
I see 3 planes, 4 planes, right over the sea between the defensive position, by the town.
Between the fortified and the coastal?
Yes.
I see Russian tracers over the sea. One of them is firing.
Yeah, there is at least 4 planes here.
I see a smoker, German plane going down over the sea.
Yes. Probably 2 Russians and 1.
Yeah.
That is probably up P39.
Looks like it. Yeah.
Heading towards land.
Yeah, heading back towards their own territory.
No, towards ours.
Oh? There's one plane here heading back towards Russia. Metaphorical Russia, that is. I'm way too high up to be able to do anything at the moment.
What was that? Where did it go? Oh, I lost the sight of the plane.
Oh, there are those 4 bombers. Or whatever they are.
Oh god, I have someone on my tail. Heading inlands, need help.
Understood. Heading towards our land or
Yes, toward inwards.
current position?
Deck, northern small lake.
Northern small lake. Roger. By lake you mean those actually inland?
Lake. Yeah. Oh, that was a Fokker Wolf. Whew.
Oh, so false alarm?
False alarm.
Understood. I wonder if that P-39 is on my 6 now. There's a whole convoy of ships here.
Yes.
Well, that P-39 got away. Oh, or did he? Something on my 6 here again.
Coming out to sea.
Are you heading out to sea?
Yeah, shortly. I am by the lake.
Is that a parachute?
Northwest of the fortified position.
It is indeed a parachute. Lake northwest of the fortified position?
Yes, just north of that lake.
Understood. I have visual, I think.
Altitude 1.2.
Peshka. No, that's a... Is that an A20? That might be an A20. No, it's a Peshka.
Target, that's all that matters.
Definitely a target. It's diving
Okay, so
like the Dickens.
Okay.
Right over the city. Sorry, the lake.
I see traces. I
That's
see
it.
you. I see the target.
I have to go up. I can't dive towards the ground like that.
I lost sight of one of them.
He got hit in the wing.
I see him. Coming in.
Yep, coming in as well. Hit.
I'm smoking like crazy now.
That was 2 rather good hits. I do believe one of the 37s hit. But it's a Peshka after all, so it's basically invulnerable. Nice. Come on, get him. Alright, go back up. I'm coming in.
Another target located in front of you. No, that's the
He
upside
must
down
have...
target. Another target located low. Could be a 109. Could be a Jack.
What altitude?
Oh, he's just by where the Peshka went in.
Understood.
He's climbing. That's a 109.
Is it me?
Maybe are you going straight up and
no.
over?
No.
Doing a loop-de-loop.
Oh, he's much higher than me. There's 2 planes
No.
up there. Is one of them you? Oh my god, he's going straight down. I sure hope that's German, otherwise he's going to die.
There's a lot of planes out on the sea now.
Indeed. High and low. Several of them.
Absolutely everywhere. I see 190. That's at 109. That's probably.
What's your heading?
Right hand bank over the sea.
Looks like a German. It is indeed.
Just Germans.
What's that streaming smoke over the sea here?
I don't see anything. That bloody parachute.
Yeah, that parachute is...
That is a good question. Could be something.
I don't see why an injured Russian would be heading for German lines.
No.
But I'll roll up behind him and ask nicely.
Could be a ruse.
It's a rather cheeky ruse, if that.
You know, those ships look awfully tempting.
Quite so, my friend. Can't quite tell. That's such a weird wing shape. It doesn't really look like a 109 at this distance. Could be a Focke-Wulf. Yeah. Yes, it's probably a Focke-Wulf. Yeah.
So, fuel gauge. Oh, there it is.
You still up? Yes.
I am still up. I'm heading in a left-hand bank, south of the ships. We'll pass over the ships shortly.
I'm right over the lake, by the fortified area. Beg your pardon.
Which one? The small lake.
Northwest one, yes. Northwest of the fortified area.
Copy, 10-4.
Altitude is about 2.5. I have a contact, high, 2 contacts, 3 contacts, diving in.
Where do they have their
Tracers as well, yeah, they're going in. There's another Peshka, same position.
Same
4 planes,
position as
5
last
planes,
year.
6 planes, all going for the Peshka. I'm going to stay out of this. And the Peshka is burning.
I'm heading towards the Saprovsky, and or maybe the troop landing.
Understood. Yeah, this area seems to be in hand, as they say.
We're coming in on the troop landing from out over the sea, just to surprise any Russians.
You're going out over that pier, little land bridge?
Yes.
Yeah, so you're right-hand turn right now? Just under the clouds?
No.
Alright, then tally 1 at the pointy bit that juts out to sea. Just under the clouds.
Yes, just under the clouds. I'm climbing now up into the clouds.
Might still be you.
Straight up.
Could you wiggle it a little bit? Wait.
Hitting clouds now.
Yep, you just disappeared. And the server's about to go down, I believe.
It's just some lag. Dropping down again.
Dropping down again. And going up again. Dropping
Looking
down
for
again.
the-
There's a lot of... what on earth is that? Over by our... were those tracers? Or are those lights? Flares? Someone is firing flares over the seaport preceding troops. I'm going back that way. I see a plane.
I have a lag.
Understood, coming back for you.
That must be a Russian plane, because that doesn't look German in wing shape. We are in the bay, sort of, on their side, on the inlet to that bay.
Into what? The big one?
Yeah, on their side.
Oh, that's really far. Okay, can you give me a grid square?
No, because I don't see my...
Right,
No, that's not. No, that's LA5. LA5. Heading towards our land.
can you give me... I think I might see it.
I'm at the edge of the pointy, the northern pointy bit.
Edge of the northern pointy bit. The one that's all the way out into the sea, yes?
Yes, heading for the bay on our side.
There's something, I see something very low.
I am at around 2,000. No, 1.2.
What about him?
He is co-out with me, behind me, 6 o'clock.
I see something low that looks like a Russian. Basically sea level.
He is at my rear. I'm in the middle of the ocean right now. Soon hitting the bay. He is still on my 6, it's breaking off.
So it's not an LA5 FN.
It's an LA5 at least, because it has a radial engine.
Damn it, I lost him.
Yeah, so have I. I see you now.
I'm climbing up.
Yeah, I don't see it.
I was on the 6 of a plane flying.
Yeah, that was it. That was him.
That was him?
But he is completely gone right now.
I have no tally. He must have broken off.
Good ambush. I guess that was him, maybe? No? You didn't fire, did you?
No, I thought I was following someone else, so I was about to break off and look for you. But I think he must have spotted me.
Yeah, he probably did, because he was breaking off to the right. But I can't see where he went. Yeah, north. Right, climbing in a left-hand turn over the peninsula thing, the Shushka.
That's what it's called. Yes, the Shushka. All right, that's a good name. The Shushka. That's the
Shushka. Yep.
What's this? What's the southern one called? Tuzla.
Oh, that's obviously
Shushka.
That's
Shushka Tuzla.
Tuzla and Shushka. All right. I am a bit scared because since I can't look behind me, he can be coming up anytime.
Could indeed be anywhere. Does it break for a long time, or is it just hard to?
No, I can't. I can look like more or less as soon as the seat gets into view, it starts tilting either to the left or right, depending on which shoulder I'm looking with. You know, you can like look over your shoulder and then lean a bit to one side, so you can peek past the. Yeah.
Can you use the numpad if you hold 2 on the numpad?
2.
If you hold that button down.
It works.
You can look behind you there.
Yep.
Good. Use that. Right, I'm heading towards the seaport receiving troops.
Yeah, I'm over
half
that area.
50% fuel.
Yeah, almost hitting 50.
I'm at 4K.
Are we outnumbering them?
We are. Completely froze up. Don't die, please don't die, please don't die. Wow, that wasn't... It even interrupted my stream. That's how laggy it was.
Whoa. Okay.
Contact over the seaport receiving troops. Looks like a two engine plane. It is being attacked by 2 fighters.
See tracers.
I don't see tracers, but
Inland.
So it looks like the bomber is Russian.
Yeah. Bomber is Russian, heading for the target zone.
It is
that
taking
must
flak
be
now.
a friendly bomber.
Taking German flak.
Something passed over the bridges or the port. That is an IL-2.
Oh, something just exploded.
Yeah, I have it in my sight.
But that would have been
Friendly.
friendly, right?
Yeah, it's probably one.
Check it out, will you? I'm following this other chap. Or two of them. Heading west. Which is a strange direction.
He's taking fire from something.
Yes, he is. It is a Russian bomber indeed, and he's taking fire from what I can only assume is a Focke-Wulf with that many traces. Oh, there's a Russian behind him as well.
I am confused now. Something bombed the ship. That is a Russian. Who is fucked?
The second smoker is also a Russian, I think.
The one smoking and heading for C is a Russian. I don't see a second smoker. If that wasn't the 110 going down.
That German is dead. And I'm currently getting a lot of erratic behavior, if that is what they want to call it. It's lagging like the dickens.
Yes, yes it is. I'm having huge frame rate drops.
I mean, my frames are okay, but the server is lagging. My frames are at about 50.
No, that was my just common. I need to
He just
Alt tab to desktop. Yeah, that's the same issue I had.
That is probably a German, possibly a Maki. That I don't understand why anyone would fly it.
It's not a Maki. You can't fly the Maki.
Oh my god, it's jumping around like crazy. Alright, you know what? I'll go and land. Although landing is, I suppose, a rather risky proposition as well.
Yeah, multiplayer overload. Again. Oh, that's me. I think you were watching me. Are you heading...
I'm gonna start heading east now. I have contacts on my 6 though.
Coming in fast?
No. Inverted, but it does look like could be a Russian.
You're pretty low?
No, not a Russian. I'm fairly low, yeah, 1k or something. What is your heading?
Your tail?
You're on my tail?
I'm on something's tail. I think it's a German.
He just disappeared. He outright disappeared. Don't see anything on my 6. Oh, that was a shit show.
What is that? Is that Focke-Wulf? It's probably a Focke-Wulf then. And what is it? That is not a 109. Ah, it's a Focke-Wulf.
Well, those are basically what you have to choose from. See more contacts over the port.
He's lagging like crazy. What port?
Port unloading troops.
Orchard.
More troops over there.
But I mean, this is This is worse than usual.
Oh yes, this is definitely the worst it's ever been.
How much fuel do I have left? Not even half.
Trace us over the ports.
Coming about. I thought they did the whole optimization thing with the patch 3.0. I guess not.
German bomber going down. Russian fighter, German fighter engaging. Bit of a doggy there now.
Something's burning.
Yeah, that's the bomber. Can't tell who has the alt advantage at the moment. I would assume the German. Yep.
What am I to find? There's a target to shoot down.
Come out over the northern coast there.
Yeah. Oh, there's plenty of them here. Over the
Indeed
peninsula
there
as
is.
well.
Yeah. Plenty of targets, just no easy ones.
Yeah.
That looks like an aisle 2. Oh god.
Most of these are... Oh, these are all German.
Yeah, he's down. I believe.
Do you have any more Russians on your side?
Yes.
That's not a very informative answer.
Yes. I do.
Excellent.
There are... Yeah, they're still over the port.
All I see is Fokker Wolves and 109s.
Yes, we do have the numerical superiority at the moment.
Of around 5 to 1.
Server wide or over here? Server wide or locally?
No, locally. Right now here in the... Over this particular target.
Yes, indeed we do. Something like that.
Because there are 2 engagements. One you were engaged, like... Oh! Something strafing something right next to the port.
No, Tally, I was looking the other way.
Mocha.
Yeah, I see. Sadly, something. It's really hard to track targets at the moment because the frames are so bad.
Yeah, I think it was shot up by a friendly.
3... Oh, Jesus Christ, there's a lot of planes here now.
Yes, I know. Oh my! That, I think, is a Russian. I have a Russian top of me. Yeah, there's a Russian behind me.
Are you at the port there?
Right above the porches. Diving down.
Roger, I see you. Keep coming, yes, keep coming west.
I see you. I see... Oh!
He's firing.
He rammed me, I think.
Nope, you're still okay on my screen.
I don't know, I got a bump. Yeah, I'm perfectly fine, but... something hit my tail.
Yes, like the... God, the frames. So bad. I can't track them. Because you keep jumping around. And the frame rate is bad.
And I'm on fire.
Bollocks. Yep, I see you.
Come on, put it out. It should... I can't... It doesn't even render the fire properly. I'm a bit confused why it hasn't put out the fire.
Oh, God. God frickin' damn it, frame rate.
Yeah.
He's just teleported. I was lining up head on, and then he just teleported out of the way.
Alex Magnus aldrig kan få för det. Nej.
Oh, Jesus, what the shit? Yeah, he teleported around. I was in a head-on with me.
Sorry. Yeah, I got on fire, dove down into the sea at 600 miles an hour, or kilometers an hour, and didn't put out the fire. I'm rather disappointed.
I'm basically running for home now.
Yeah, I'm putting up a G2 from Samorsk, and I'm going to bomb the ships.
Right, roger that. Heading for Zamorsk myself.
So no, there's no way to do.
God
No need.
frickin' damn this.
Of course, through the... No, 250. 250s aren't big enough to sink a ship, are they?
They used to be able to, but I don't think they are at the moment.
Then I'll probably take a full bomb load and go for the port instead.
That must be a 109.
How pretty skin should it take? Oh, maybe that one.
Still have a Russian on my 6, but he's quite far away. Unless he's enough FN, he shouldn't be able to catch me. Well, actually he could. But I'm not going all that fast.
Now I can't actually spawn anything. Because it just wants me to put out another Focke-Wulf. This one can have a monkey. More than 500. Alright. Why the bomber configuration of the 110 is not on the bomber start, I have no idea.
Just gonna... cheers, Griffin. Thanks for watching. Always fun to have you guys sitting around watching me be inept. I'll see you later. We'll probably stream... Well, I will probably stream some more this weekend. Probably a career. Just about heading back to base right now anyway. Have a good watch.
I wouldn't actually mind doing a potluck at Rise of Flight video on Sunday.
Yeah, that sounds great.
Record and stream at the same time, just to see how much garbage we produce.
We produce a lot of garbage for every good Rise of Flight episode. Let's be honest with that. There's a lot of outtakes. Especially starts and loads and getting rammed by what's his name? Bastard
Gerald.
4 seconds into the match as we're taking off. If that fucker has followed me all the way back to base at 530 kilometers an hour, then by God, I dare say he almost deserves the kill, doesn't he?
Well, you can... for Rise of Flight, you have the Pat Wilson campaign generator, which is a third-party program which basically creates a career for you. And those missions you can play in multiplayer, because you load them into the multiplayer match to actually play them. And now that we can host private servers, there is actually a Pat Wilson campaign generator for IL-2 as well. So potentially, if it works, we can do a multiplayer career mode in co-op in IL-2 as well.
Quite so. And I would be delighted to. After all, Mr. Podloggett practically belongs in a hurricane.
The Hurricane, sir.
Yes.
The Spitfire, sir.
Oh, good lord, no. That's far too important to play. I shall have to requisition the Spitfire as the only ranking officer among us. The Hurricane left to do it is a good, solid, robust plane of the people, as they say. Chav chucker.
Chaka.
Pauper plane. A beggar bowfighter.
Oh, that sword just crashed. Wow. I don't know what he did.
Ooh, what now?
A 109 just disintegrated on startup.
Probably the server teleported him underground.
Possibly. He has no canopy.
My frames have dropped from 140 to 45.
This is
But it doesn't feel like 45, it feels like
Everything is very
26.
sluggish.
I am not looking forward to trying to land in this. And the flak is firing. What are they firing on, I wonder? Oh wait, is that... Maybe
That
that's
is
not
an
flak.
airplane.
It's an airplane firing. Never mind then.
Should I stick around? Because I'm... just took off.
Think I saw you take off actually.
Looks like
You do as you wish. I'm just about to turn on my lights and head in for final. Just
oh, so
wait.
it wasn't
a
you
minute.
that just went down there.
I have something on my... That's definitely a 109.
No, to be honest, I need some backup if I'm going to the ships.
Yes. I mean, I do have ammunition and everything left. Fuel's a bit low, but...
How low?
About 15%, so the fuel light would come on fairly soon. Oops, that's much too fast actually.
No, I remember that I didn't take much of a fuel load, so I think I need to head towards the target.
Understood. Well, I might be able to catch you.
Yeah, going down towards the fortified area and then being out to sea from there.
Understood. Going too fast with my sync rate is rather too much. Oh god, this is scary. You get like 12 frames
Yep.
and I'm heading into traffic and I can't see anything and it's lagging and I'm really slow. It's slow motion. Why is it doing this? I can't believe they've done this. Wow, it's slow motion on the ground. Like
Yep.
it's actually slow motion. I'm looking at my clock and the seconds are moving really slow. My inputs are delayed. Oh, wow. What on earth is going on?
Well, the server is clearly suffering from slowdown in some capacity.
Yeah, but like at least in the air, it was laggy. Yes, frames were bad and everything, But the closer I got to the ground, the greater the slowdown. Like, it's running slow motion now.
I know, I took off.
I did make it down. Felt like I was rolling for 24 minutes, but I didn't roll for more than 100 meters or so. I hit the engine turn-off key about 15 to 20 seconds ago, and it's only now starting to register. The clock is not moving. It has moved a quarter of a second. It has nearly moved half a second. It's coming up on half a second now. That's...
Yeah, I'm flying at 400 kilometers an hour, and it feels
See, that's...
like a Stuka.
Yes! So I was like, I'm coming in, it looks like I'm coming in awfully fast, but I feel super slow. So I kept reducing the throttle, or kept raising the throttle, which meant that I came in at nearly 300 kilometers an hour. But it felt like taking off with a Stuka when you just lower your flaps. And excellent, it gave me 0 points for quote-unquote not starting.
Yeah, well, that's standard Wings of Liberty stuff.
Yes. Are you flying? What were you flying?
I'm flying a G2
Oh, I see.
with two 500 kilo bombs. You have to take it from the fighter start because it's a fighter.
But I don't even know if I dare to take off again. I was hoping, I could just jump into your gunner seat or something.
Oh, you could.
You don't have a gunner seat, you're a G2.
The G2 has a gunner seat. It has
I
a
thought you
dual.
meant the 109.
No, the 110.
You're
Yes,
not
Wings of
showing up
Liberty,
in the,
and it's probably full, so at around 80 players, but that's usually not a problem.
you're not showing up in the...
Well, that's the server issues, I guess.
Possibly. I can jump into the plane off Barclay here.
I can't change my tail gunner.
Could that be because you're already claimed?
No, he sits idle. As far as I can see.
Oh no, I'm not gonna sit... I refuse to sit in the gunner position of someone taking off on this server. Or maybe he was just landing, I don't know.
Yeah, yes, they'll probably work it out somehow. It's just that they need to bug fix all these things, both server side and game side. So I guess it will take a couple of weeks, maybe. Apparently, I read a bug report from the new patch. That the new patch has increased the server CPU substantially. So I guess the old Wings of Liberty server really just can't handle the stress with the current hardware configuration.
Right, so it might be a bug they have to kink out, so to speak.
Yes.
How's it going for you?
I'm reaching the coast now in about a minute. So I think I'm hitting the small lake, the northern lake.
Still won't let me join you.
Normally it's Control C, right? Yeah.
Oh, good heavens. Where am I? I'm in a Heinkel. In the nose gunner of a Heinkel. And we just took off capital.
Yeah, there's no one in my gunner seat because I just jumped in there. Now, where are those boats? That's the boat. Tiny little cutter.
It's just starting to climb now. Heading for the seaport, I believe. I really wish that I could just sit in your tailgun. It would be capital, but stupid server won't let me. Pedersen is now free.
Why is there a plane here?
I can't believe they've done this.
He evaporated in a flak burst. No, it's just flak bursts, okay. But they only have one destroyer left. No, they're sturdy ships.
And to be fair, the 110 is a fighter.
Yeah, but I mean, the bomber variant was on the fighter spawn, while the 110 in the bomber spawn didn't have any bombs.
Oh, yes, well, that's definitely... well, it might be on purpose, I suppose, but I don't see why.
That's a big cargo ship. Those are small cargo ships. That's a destroyer that just got destroyed. Oh, nice hit on the destroyer. Still going though.
I'll take up an F8 or A5. Airfield conditions but change. Just eat a whole damn bag of garbage. There's no players on the field, which means that I should be able to spawn into with this, but for fuck's sake. I refuse to fly a Stuka in slow motion. The Stuka already is in slow motion.
It's the definition of slow motion.
Go. Well, I'm sorry for the past 15 minutes of garbage. What about this one? Can you? Yes, you can take it from there. What about now? Airfield conditions were changed. How about you? Shove it up your...
Yeah, I had the same problem for quite a while.
Shove it up your inlet cowl shutters.
Try selecting another airfield and then selecting back.
Right. Hello. Airfield conditions were changed. didn't want the G2. I wanted the... I mean, maybe can you carry the bombs with them? No?
G2, does it even have a bomb configuration?
Well, this is a riveting stream.
I can always jump over to my stream because we are going in for an attack run on 2 sort of undefended cargo ships.
I would rather like to be able to drop a bomb, but I'm not going to carry a Stuka all the way over there.
We'll take a A5 from the bomber spawn.
I'm trying.
Right.
But it simply will not allow me, and none of the other fighters can carry bombs at the moment.
Why are you turning? Don't turn.
Excuse me. The Stuka cannot carry bombs.
What?
There are no bombs on the Stuka, and no bombs can be selected. Why would you want to take the Stuka with only 2 MG17s in the nose? Can't take the Siren, you can't take the heavy bombs, you can't take the armor plates, you can't take the machine gun pods, you can't take the gun pods, and you cannot even select any of the standard loadouts. I wasn't even aware that you could lock the standard loadouts. And now it's under attack, apparently. Freaking wonderful.
This is slow motion.
You know what? Here's what we will do. We will leave the server.
That is some damage to the propellers.
Coconut Dynamic Campaign Expert. That's 21 players on. Probably because WoL is broken.
Yes. That's the Swedish server, isn't it?
What on earth is going on with the stream? Oh. Sorry, say again?
The coconut server, that's a Swedish one, isn't it?
It might well be. I don't know. It has 0 ping. It's the only one it does. We could also join the EU official. And of course, there's still the...
Oh, that's beautiful.
No, the unprofessionals is gone. And I'll jump on the Coconut Dynamic Campaign then, I suppose.
Oh, yeah, I should just try to nick a boat here.
What a sad end for this this evening's stream. Everything just breaking. Shove that up your tail end, as they say.
Perfect. Yeah, that was rather...
Now, while I load it, I'm going to try to pour some of this tea from the thermos into this flask without spilling it all over my flight equipment. Wish me luck. Here comes the tea.
No victories.
But for all of
Let's
you guys
jump over to
know, I could be
coconut.
peeing at the moment.
Okay. That's a rather violent way to pour some theater.
It's the yeah, it's the spring mount microphone. Yeah. Much better. This is a 3-hour long live stream.
It is, sir. It is.
What's the... Oh, does it actually... Is this the amount of bombs you have to drop? 11,500 kilos of bombs. Huh.
Bombs.
Bombs, huh. Metal Gear. The DARPA chief. Colonel, they have a tank.
Is that available on GOG?
Metal Gear?
Yes.
No, shouldn't be.
Because it has been released on PC, hasn't it? Pretty sure.
That's a rather generous way of putting it. A kind of MGS has been released on PC. Don't believe it's on GOG now. What on earth is going on here? 15 players on the Allied side.
And 5 on the Russian axis, yeah.
4, yes. I haven't chosen yet. Did you get back?
Yeah, I'm in on the server right now.
You're on the server?
I'm on the server.
Oh, capital, I would say. What do you say we do?
Well, there's clearly only one thing we can do, sir.
What is that?
Bring up Junkers 52 and head for the... Oh, we can't.
Oh.
Because we need to
I have no idea what's going on.
bomb the living... Yeah, I think we need to bomb the living shit out of an airfield.
Does seem like a fair assumption, sir.
And when we do, we need to fly troops to that airfield. I will check the description. That said absolutely nothing. But I did jump on the German side.
You did now, did you? The Axis. Texas. To sink the Axis. Is that the... Yes. G2, Heinkel... Apparently all the planes are attacking or moving towards Eksenovsky. I don't know why.
That's good. So, what do you say? Attackers at 2000, transfer, factory, tanks, another factory.
Well, perhaps I shall call this stream over, because it's been rather dead for the past 15 minutes.
Yes.
And most of the options available to here speak of a very long bomber flight, which isn't exactly very riveting, and it is past midnight, and I'm rather feeling it.
I totally agree, sir.
I will call it here. Thank you very much, people watching. Always a pleasure to have you alongside, watching me bumble my way through death and death and death. You also got to experience the wonderful slowdown of the Wings of Liberty server, not once, but twice. And I think we attempted to join servers today for the better part of 20 minutes, all in all. Very enjoyable, very enjoyable. Glad to have you, and I'll see you next time. We will try to stream something this weekend, at least on Sunday.
Indeed.
And I might do something tomorrow as well. Anyhow, toodle pip, and a good night to you all.
And I say exactly the